Alright. I'll take a quick recap. I'm sorry, this is the first time here about quick recaps. Quick recaps. We don't do that here. Welcome everybody. Welcome to this corner of Twitch that I like to call DC from DC. I allow myself to introduce myself. My name is DC, and I just happen to watch stuff and do stuff and things. None of it well, but things. So, if this is the first time joining us, welcome. You're in for a treat and prepare to shenan. If you joined us before, welcome on back and prepare to shenan again. Alright. I'll take a quick recap. I'm sorry, this is the first time here about quick recaps. Quick recaps. We don't do that here. Alright, so quick recap. So, now, there's two princes. There's Evil Prince and Prince 69. Now, everybody loves Prince 69 because of, not because this is like Prince 69, but because Prince 69 is so nice. And he's just great, grand, and groovy. So, the Evil Prince is actually the older prince, and he's kind of jealous of Prince 69 and stuff like that. And so then he's like, you know what? I'm so jealous of Prince 69 that everybody likes him. I want to kill him. So that's the jealousy is the green-eyed monster. And so, like, and Evil Prince hates Prince 69, but Prince 69 loves the Evil Prince. Because he's a princey brother and stuff like that, right? Actually, Prince 69 is like the offspring of the father's fair concubine or whatever, but he's still like a prince because he's still got like half royal blood. So he's like the second prince in line, but while the Evil Prince is still the main prince. So, so like Evil Prince is like, and he has like a what did I call him? I call him Kevin Costner. Did I call him Kevin Costner? I think I called this one Kevin Costner. Yeah, Kevin Costner because he's the bodyguard. So Kevin, he was like, I am devoted to Evil Prince no matter what. Blah blah blah. I'm devoted to him. And then Evil Prince was like, yeah, Kevin with the slow motion. Like Becky with the good hair, but he's Kevin with the slow motion. And so then, like, I'm devoted to you, Evil Prince. And Evil Prince was like, if you so devoted to me, why don't you take this poison that is, like, will hurt, is slow acting, but you need to come to me every month or else you're going to, like, you know, hurt for, like, a month or whatever, right? And Kevin is like, okay, I'll do it. And he, like, does it and stuff like that. But then also, Dr. McNicey is like taking care of Kevin, and Dr. McNicey is like, why are you doing this? And Kevin's like, oh, you don't know about him, I'm just so devoted to him and stuff like that, right? And then there was 1 month that Kevin couldn't take the poison, and so Dr. McNicey was like overlooking at him and stuff like that, and he was taking care of him, right? But the Evil Prince wasn't even worried. He was just like, no, well, the Dr. McNicey will take care of him for a month, but it'll just be that month. Mm-hmm. Anyway, so Evil Prince has been taking Kevin. He's like, okay, you go live with Prince 69 for a little bit, and then ultimately you're gonna kill him. You know, you're a sleeper agent. So he's been a sleeper agent for the last 5 years. And so then he just like awoke him and was like, okay, so you're gonna kill Prince 69 in like, we're whatever, right? In a month or whatever, right? But then during that time, Assassin's Creed shows up, right? So Assassin's Creed shows up, comes to the wall, finds Prince 69, and then he was just like, alarms went off and stuff like that, and then Prince 69 went around. He finds Assassin's Creed, but Assassin's Creed has his face all covered up, and he was like, Prince 69 didn't see him, but like he held him by his throat and also by the waist and stuff like that, and he was like, his face is covered, you won't know me, but he recognized his touch around his throat and around his waist and stuff like that. So he was like, oh, I've been here before. He was like, I've played this game before, right? And so he recognized him, right? And then Assassin's Creed was like, okay, well, he didn't recognize me, so what I'll do is come back and get back into graces without the face mask, without the mask, anything like that. And then I'll get close to him. And so he got close to him. He was like, oh yeah, I took an arrow for you and stuff like that, right? So that was his first episode. In the second and third episode, they were getting closer. And they were like, oh, do you remember this? And stuff like that. We were kids. And then we had to go separate and stuff. And then we find out that Prince 69 is super devoted to the Evil Prince. And like, the Evil Prince like said that he would meet Prince 69. And Prince 69 went to the restaurant. And he was like waiting for the Evil Prince, and he just kept out hope for the Evil Prince to come and show up and stuff like that. And the maitre d' kept coming around. He'd be like, is anyone else joining you? He's like, yeah, somebody else is joining me. He was like, okay, you're right. And then like hours passed. He was like, you sure he's still coming? Just bring me some more wine, right? I have faith that Evil Prince is going to show up, right? And even the Evil Prince, he showed up like at the outside door, but then he just saw him still there, and he was not right. And then Kevin was like, he's like a sleeper agent and stuff like that. And Kevin was like, the maitre d' was like, yo, the maitre d', like at one point he was like, he started like vacuuming around Kevin. It's like started cleaning up stuff. Because it was so late, he was just like started vacuuming around Prince 69 and stuff like that, started clearing off like tables near him and stuff. So the maitre d' was just like and so he didn't want to like say he had to go, but he was just doing that stuff and like cleaning up stuff. He was like, the kitchen about to close and about so anyway, but by that time Prince 69 was like drunk, right? And then so Kevin then had to like take him back, and like there was like Prince 69 was just all up on Kevin, and like he's just saying like stuff to him, and then Kevin was just like, oh wow, yeah. And you could like feel the tension, right? And so, and then what else happened? Oh, and then on top of that, we get like a flashback or another scene. Yeah, a flashback. No, another sort where like the Evil Prince was promoted to like the armies and like the very important position and stuff like that, while Prince 69 was like, he was just culture and stuff like that, and he was learning to play like the sideways guitar, right? It's not, I know it's not the sideways guitar, but I know that's kind of rude, but like, so he but all right, so it's like a guitar, but it's like a stealth guitar because it's like a BL, so it's like, oh, it's a string instrument. And so he's sitting there playing it, right? And then one of the strings breaks. And then the evil prince was just like, ugh. And then he gave him one of the strings from his string instrument. But the string was a different color, right? And he kept it there. Prince 69 kept it there. And he cherished that string that the evil older brother gave to him, right? And he was just like, oh, yeah. And then a couple of years later, the Prince 69, as a gift back to the evil brother, gave him that string that he cherished so much. And then the evil brother was like, what's this? And then he was just angry, right? And he took the string and he threw it away, right? And he was just like, admonished his Prince 69 because like, oh, what? You know, you couldn't give us some good stuff and you're in charge of the culture and stuff like that. And like Prince 69 was like, I did it for the culture. And he's like, you know, bump your culture, right? And so he threw it away. But later on, he had, after Prince 69 went away, Evil Prince was like, you know what? I want that string. And then he sent all these guys out there looking in the mud for this string that he threw away. You know, all of a sudden he had a change of heart, and he had everybody out there searching for him. And then he was getting angry at the people because they couldn't find the string yet. And then he got down there and he was just like, here's the string. And so Evil Prince has issues because I think that even though he treats Kevin bad, that if something happened to Kevin, he would lose it. And however, because he's so evil, he's not my end game for his side ship. It's actually Dr. McNicey and Kevin. He did overhear Prince 69 talk about how special it was, and that's why I think that's why he threw it away, but then he got it back or something like that. And so, but I think Evil Prince has issues with really. I don't think he knows how to emote or deal with it because he hates that everybody likes Prince 69, but also he likes Prince 69. Also, there was a moment. Okay, so there was a moment where, there's another thing. So we're also trying to find out who Prince 69 kind of knows who Assassin's Creed is, but also he wants to know if Assassin's Creed really did take part of the Brotherhood. So the Brotherhood, they have a tattoo. So Prince 69 was like, okay, I'll find this tattoo on him, right? And Dr. McNicey said they have tattoos, and so Prince 69 went in the room and it wasn't the room, it was the bathroom, because it was a big, huge tub. It was an amazing big tub. That was a lovely tub but Prince 69 went in there with Assassin's Creed and it was like, ooh, let me do your back, right? And he was like, okay, I'm gonna do your back and stuff like that. Let me help you wash up and stuff. And Assassin's Creed was like, do you really help everybody up wash up and stuff like that? And so he was in there, he was trying to get it washed up and stuff like that. Trying to wash it off, rinse it off. And so, but he didn't see the tattoo or nothing like that. And I think he was also bathing with his clothes on. So yeah. So Prince 69, there was that little bathroom scene with that. Also, there was a scene where Prince 69 and the Dr. McNicey kind of had a thing, but I was just like, no. And you and Kevin, no, Doctor, no. We said it was Dr. Assassin. That's what we're doing. No, we don't want Dr. Prince. We want Dr. Assassin. Yeah. But that's so far in the first 3 episodes. And I think, yeah. I think that's it. Did I miss anything? See, this is, you asked for a short. Honestly, the one on Thursday when we catch up even more is going to be shorter.
那你必然会和太子相见。你想好怎么面对太子了吗？
就算他真的不信我，毕竟骨肉之亲，细而不分，唯有人与人之间的真情千金不换。
害得我和霍影担心了一夜呢。
是我行动欠妥了。
六弟如此推脱，众臣听闻不免起疑。
First of all, and I'm not going to hold you. I'm just going to get through this real quick because I decided I may edit this and put it up on the Patreon for free because we put up the first episode for free. First of all, rude, disrespectful, cheerish, hateful, it's just uncouth. They're uncouth for ending the episode there. How dare they? I have never. All right, so we're okay. So we're getting progression, and we're also getting the subterfuge, and also like Prince 69 is stepping up into the court and doing all this other kind of stuff. That being said, I can see the also internal struggles that Prince 69 has because he was like, you know what? I'm not getting involved with any of this court stuff. I'm just going to sit here. Write poetry, play my string instrument, and just be chilling and live the life of a poet, a beatnik, just all that kind of stuff. Write poetry and stuff like that. He was like, I'm taking my gap year from college, right? And now he show up in his robes. He's like, I'm here to play, and now he has this internal struggle of like, who I said I was gonna do this, but now I'm doing this, and why am I doing this, and all this other kind of stuff. Also, you gotta watch out for Dr. McNicey. McNicey came up with those Dr. Martial Arts, and now he can't even lift up a bow and stuff like that. Assassin's Creed can't do nothing like that. And so Dr. McNicey was in there trying to get him back up. Still trying to find out who tipped off the evil prince. I don't know if Kevin did or just the evil prince is just he has spies all around. But the way that Kevin was looking and stuff like that, he's on the inside of somebody or whatever. But yeah, it's getting good. The doctor, I don't know if the doctor would tip him off. I don't think the doctor would tip him off because the doctor was in there. Dr. McNicey is too he's keeping that moniker until further notice. But also the evil prince got people all around there because he was also that was another thing in which the assassin from the Brotherhood came up and showed up at the Assassin's Creed's house. I'm like, in my own house? Now you show up here. They hit. Get out of here. Get out of here before they come. And then he came in and he's just like, well, I gotta protect the prince and stuff like that. I really think that, especially the that scene at the campfire, under the moonlight, can't fight the moonlight, yeah. No, I really appreciate that scene where they were just like, if I wasn't to decide to be the prince and stuff like that, where would we be? I really feel like in an alternative world, they would be two farmers, just tilling the field, and have like two cows. They actually are the neighbors to the other one shot that we did with the guys meeting up in the field, and so they actually have the plot right next to them, and they have this is a deep cut inside joke, but yeah, they have actually the plot next to the other guys who are in the field, and like have like two cows and a bunch of chickens, and they get the eggs every day in an alternative universe, and that's what they're doing. And they take the hay to the market. And they get hay every year and feeding other animals and stuff like that, because that's the alternative universe. But yeah, no, it's good. It's good. I like it. I bought into it. And so also they had that little scene where they were like flying above everybody. They was like, hey, let's go up here. And they did their little like a whole new world looking down. And it's, I guess what it also is really about is like, okay, we have these circumstances and we kind of feel like we're trapped by these circumstances and this system in which we're in. But especially Assassin's Creed was talking about, well, you know what? Yeah, we're all trapped by the systems in which we live in, but yours is a little different because you can make a little change. You can make the change. And Assassin's Creed is trying to make the change from the bottom. And hey, Prince 69, maybe you can do some other change, but also you can make your own way. You have a choice. While everybody else you have a choice within the system, but then also maybe your choice does affect other people. So there's all that going on. So it is so, I'm into it. Also like the dress. I'm always like the dress. I'm a big outfit person. I'm a big outfit. That's why I probably like how many secrets to like. But yeah, no, it's good. It's good. But it was I 2 thumbs down for that ending, like right there. Like what was that? What was that? No, it's just that. I know I'm putting this on for free, but it's just, I'm excited about it. It's turning out to be a little bit more. I have my session. I really want Dr. McNicey and Kevin to be together. They have the plot next to them. Because Dr. McNicey is just like, you know what? I don't know. I think he cares about Kevin, but I think he also, as a doctor, but then also he sees him and he feels bad for him. Like the bringing of the food, I think the acts of food is a great love language. Acts of food. No, it's acts of service, but it has service, food and that service. So I really like all that stuff. So I want him to. I want the best for him. And then just like the Crown Prince, she's just been evil. And now, unfortunately, his trepidation. But okay, so his hate for the Prince 69 was about people loving him now more. But now he's showing up in the court. But now it justifies him hating him. He's like, see. Will you dislike somebody and then they start doing some reason for you to validate why you dislike them? He's like, see, you said you weren't into it, but now you into all this other kind of stuff. So it just gives him like reason, and that's why he's now trying to kill Prince 69 within a couple of days. Yeah, that's it. That was about 40 minutes, and I'm not going to waste any more of your time, so I'm bringing this to an end. I would like to send a shout out to everybody who came through chat. Shout out to Mo, shout out to C, shout out to Star Dramas, shout out to Venus Flashback. Also, shout out to Cries. Yeah, I know you're lurking. I see you. Thanks for the help. Thanks for the insight. And shout out to... I think that's everybody. Oh my goodness. Star Dramas, Venus. And Streamlabs, who's back. Alright, so I appreciate everybody who came through in the chat. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Also shout out to everybody who lurked. You never have to say anything. You can always lurk and stuff like that. I'm always going to play, even if you're lurking. So thanks for stopping by. I see your numbers. Also, shout out to you if you watch this VOD that gets saved and recorded to the Twitch channel. This uncut. It's uncut if you're looking at the Twitch. So hi, thank you for watching the uncut video. Also, shout out to you if you're looking at this over at YouTube, the tube that is you. This is the cut up video. This is cut up. This is, you know. It's you don't see all the like craziness that we do, the digressions that we do, but you're getting just meat and potatoes. But yeah, hi to you too. So I'm going to end the stream. I know the world is very, very scary right now. So please don't forget to take care of yourself and each other. And if nobody said you love you today, I love you. And thanks for coming out. Good night or good day wherever you are in the world. God bless. See you out. Bye everybody. See you all tomorrow. Or see you in the next video. Or see you around. Bye. Bye. You're awesome.